Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Saddle Hunter School. Today we're going to be setting a tree in the woods. I already on a previous video explained this area. It's a primary scrape area, and what we're going to do is use bolts to get up the tree. I'm going to explain to you what I use and all that good stuff, and hopefully answer any questions you guys have about how to set a tree properly on private land. Also along the way, who knows, might find a few sheds laying around, because now's the time, guys, to find those sheds. I actually bumped a few deer on the way in here, so let's continue. Alright guys, this is the primary scrape area that I was explaining in the last video. Tons of licking branches all around. I mean, it's all covered up now, but this area gets torn up during the pre-rut, and that's where they're all bedding in, way back in there. Okay, and I already took some trees down here, as you can see, leveled them down, and that's gonna be my tree right there. All right guys, this is pretty much all I use to set a tree and everything you need. First, you need a backpack, a nice 3/8 drill bit. You got your bolts. Okay, very important to have your bolts. Just a regular 20 volt. I prefer a 20 volt drill. I'm using screw-in steps for my ring. Okay, that little tool there is excellent for getting them in the tree, just turning them around. And then I have my little climbing apparatus. Okay, so really simple, guys. That's all you really need. All right guys, one thing too with the drill bit, I like to measure off about 2.5 inches on the bit, so I go consistently the same depth into the tree. And that's a Irwin Speed Bore drill bit. And again, it's really simple. I looked at this tree already. I decided I'm going to climb up this side. So my first step is going to be about 1 foot off the ground. Okay. That's how easy it is, guys. All right. Get your first bolt. And in. Okay. Second bolt. Again, about 1.5 feet. I don't want to be stepping too far. Okay. Now, you can put 4 bolts in the tree. Should get all those shavings out. You can put 4 bolts in the tree before you even put on your harness. Okay. Also, another thing too, I made this little strap that goes around the drill. Really easy. It just goes around you as you're climbing up the tree, sling it behind you, so you don't have to put it in like a little pocket or anything. So, all right, as I ascend to the tree, I'll touch base with you when I get way up there. All right, guys, making my way about 14 feet up so far. My last step is down here. So one thing too you want to do is always put your step in a slight angle, never down or never. Well, you can leave it straight, but I like a little bit of an angle, just a little support, but never down. Okay, again, about 1.5 feet apart. So right in, see that, go into your pouch. You can drill 2 at a time to put the bolts in. So there you go, that's it. See how it's a little angle up here, and I cut this the exact length so I know I'm at least 1.5 feet. There you go. And then now we're going to climb up to that one. I may be able to put a bolt into that one. Let's see. There you go. Boom. I'm going to continue up, and then when I get to the ring, I'll catch up with you there. All right, guys. So what a view from up here. I'm about 28 feet to my feet once I'm done putting the steps. So right here is where I want it to be. Hang my bow rope, hang my tether on that V right there, which is perfect. So now I'm going to put in my steps. So my ring is going to go about 7-8 inches above this last step, so it's an easy transition. Okay, now a little different. I don't go as far with this 3/8 bit. I want one step right in the middle. Okay, so right about there. I want 1 step. I go in about there. Next step about 8 inches to the other side. Okay, now I'm only going about 1.5 feet. 1 step here, 1 step right about here. Okay, so what I do now, get in my trusty steps. Hopefully I don't drop anything. I kind of just, 1 there, all right? So I'm gonna tighten these down in a bit, but I'm just getting them started. I brought 6 steps for this tree, which is more than enough. I don't expect any shots behind me, so, but I do expect some shots right at that scrape area. So again, I'm just putting these in just to get them started. Okay, so bang, 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 there's 3. All right, now the other few get a little tricky. Okay, so I'll explain, because you have to kind of swing around the tree a little bit. Okay, get your drill ready to go. So let's go this way. Okay, up the daisy. All right, loosen my belt a little bit, get a little more comfortable here. All right, and now we're ready to pack a lunch up here, right? This is too much like work. Okay, next step, again, about 8 inches. This is gonna be my, I would call it my transition shot when I swing, so boom. Okay, next step. There you go. And when I tighten these, I want the base to be right up against the tree, roughly. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one, I'm gonna put even further. Okay, but I'm gonna hit this one. Let's see. Actually, it should be okay, but yeah, 1 over here too. Again, a ring is very, very important. I was trying to see how I'm gonna get to the other side of the tree. So we'll do a little swinging, a little acrobat here, right here. Okay. This is the trickiest part. Trickiest part of doing this. Just swinging around a tree, getting those extra steps in. But now I have 360 shooting all the way around the tree, no matter where I am. Easy transitions. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is drop down past. Okay, loosen the belt just a touch. Bang my head on the tree. All right, nice and comfortable now. Let's tighten it back up a little bit. This little tool is excellent. Normally, if you don't have a drill, you kind of just bang, 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 and then screw them right in. So, but all you do is kind of crank it right in theory. There you go. That one is going to stay right about there because the tree bends. This one here. There you go. This tricky one. Again. Okay. All right. That one there. Whoop. That one's gonna be tricky. All right. For a second. Easy fix. All right. Man, this is too much like work. Tighten this one. All right, now if you were on private land, excuse me, public land, you'd be putting a ring, or your platform, whatever you prefer. I prefer a ring, so there you go. So let's go up on the ring. So always get your rope around the steps, because you're not going anywhere if it's not. Okay. See the easy transition? Boom. I'm hunting both of these. So this is going to be dead center. All right. Easily transition around the tree to take a shot. Easy, easy. And I have this in the way, okay, blocking my outline, which couldn't, I mean, it can't get any better. Right there, bang, take your shot. Easy. So this is what 30 feet up in a tree looks like, guys, at least. Yeah, probably 28, 30 feet. All the swamp behind me, all swamp here. So I'm expecting deer to come here, come down here, and I got to do a little trimming, you know, take some of these branches down, but that's what you trim first, and then you go down and do it again. So what I got to do now is my backpack straps, excuse me, screw-in holders. So I will be heading down to get those because I forgot them. All right, guys, one thing I do also is I always drill a hole and put a pin, put a bolt right about where my tether is gonna lay. It just prevents it from falling, okay? Cranford used to make a nice little screw-in T, but I just use a regular bolt and put it in there. So now, if you know, I just wrap my tether around there, clip in, and know it's not gonna fall, because some of these, you know, lesser than rough bark trees, it tends to slip. So that's a really good idea. All right, guys, I'm at the base of the tree. I just finished putting all the bolts in. All right, I'm about 28, 30 feet up there where that crotch is, and I'm about to head back up. But before I do, these are the bow holders that I use. You get these on Amazon really, really cheap. I get like a, you know, like 100 of them for like maybe 15 bucks or something like that. And I just bring a bunch of them up there, and I'm gonna go hang them in that area. So follow me. Backpack holders, one here and then one down here, as I mentioned in the other video. All right, guys, the tree is all set. Okay, I have my bow holders in, my bolts are in, I'm ready to go. And the next time I come here, it's probably going to be the end of August. Okay, I'll come on a rainy day, and I want to put a camera somewhere near that scrape, high in the tree, to just monitor what's coming in and what's coming out and see what kind of bucks I got here. One thing I want to touch base with these bolts, okay, they're not permanent. Okay, with screw-in steps, they're definitely permanent. With bolts, they're not permanent. Okay, these things here, as you can see, come right out. Okay, now what's going to happen in time is those bolts, the tree's going to grow around those bolts. You come back here in 3-4 years, and all you need is an impact gun, okay, and just back them out a little bit. That's all you do. Just put it right on the edge here and zip it right out. Nice and easy. All right, guys, next step is the easy part. I'm going to put trail markers for my entry and exit. So the entry and exit here are gonna pretty much be the same, because it's the best way to get in and out without spooking any deer. I could go in through that way there, but that way there may spook something in the field, so I don't even want to attempt that. So I'm going to do a straight shot back and through, and I'll show you what I use for that. All right, guys, so again, the tree's done, and now it's time to mark my way out of here. All right, now I use this stuff. reflective paracord. All right, reflective paracord is absolutely excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent for marking your way in and out. It's highly, highly reflective, and it's in camo, so you can get it on eBay. All right, what I'm going to do is place it on the trees every 18 feet, 18, 20 feet, I guess. I don't want to take any steps off my line as I'm walking to the tree in the morning, because nothing will give you more anxiety is when you can't find your trail. All right, so it's very, very important. Mark it well. Okay, think about where you want to go, how you want to leave. Okay, very, very, very important. All right, and I'll show you how I put it on the tree. All right, guys, real simple. Here is your little cord. All right, all you do, I want one right about here. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it around, and this stuff won't rot. It'll be here for years and years. Look at that. You don't even see it. And this thing can be seen, I'm telling you, like 40, 50, 60 feet out. No problem with the like 100 lumen little flashlight. So it's perfect. Now I'm gonna continue to go this way and mark my way. All right, guys. So I marked my way out of here about 100 yards or so, give or take. And I went to go get one of my cameras, the last one in the woods. So the work here is done, guys. I got two excellent spots in this particular area, primary scrape area, where I see a lot of bucks in late October and November. So I'm really, really excited for the 2025 season. And yeah, I got one more tree I need to set up, and that's going to be the final probably video for the hunting season. And then I'm going to start transitioning to fishing. So a lot of saltwater fishing, a lot of freshwater fishing. As you guys know, I own a company called Allen's Custom Lures, where I make all different types of lures for freshwater and saltwater. So I do a lot of fishing, and I do a lot of prototyping, so definitely stick with me through the season. You know, I appreciate the support, and you know, if you find what I did here and find my videos helpful to you, I appreciate a like and subscribe. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.